It's a very good question. What is the difference between traditional organized crime and cybercrime? And there is one very, very big difference, and that is if you want to be a serious player in traditional organized crime, you need to be able to use or to threaten credibly the use of violence. You can't get anywhere in traditional organized crime without a baseball bat or a gun. But in cybercrime, you don't have to use violence, and which is, I like to see cybercrime as a sort of positive thing in some ways. This is organized crime without the violence, so that's a good thing. What people can do as cybercriminals, though, is if you're a victim, it's equally distressing. Psychologically, it's very distressing when you discover that somebody has taken control of your computer and sucked out of your computer all the things about your life which you know but you don't want other people to know. It's really like having your house broken into psychologically, because I've discussed it with some of the victims. But because of the fact that cybercriminals don't need to use violence, it attracts a very different type of personality to it. So they are often very quiet, very introverted, often very brilliant at maths or physics, I mean highly intelligent people, and often very creative, because although we think that to be involved in cybercrime means you have to be a computer genius, in fact the great majority of cybercrime is committed by something which we call social engineering, which means persuading people to do things with their computer which will actually damage them, even though they don't know it. So there are big differences, but traditional organized crime in the past 2 or 3 years has woken up to the fact that they can make a lot of money out of cyber. And perhaps the most worrying thing of all is that if we look in Mexico at the big drug cartels in Mexico, they now have cyber divisions managing their own computer network, and they actually tracked down over computer 4 bloggers who were writing, exposing stuff about Mexican drug cartels, and they tracked those bloggers down through the computers and executed them, decapitated them, and then put the photographs of these dead people on the internet. It was very, very distressing. So traditional organized crime is catching up to the fact that you can make a lot of money in cyber, and you can still use violence as well.